this LSD joint, and I heard it was
Love,
influenced
sex,
by
dreams.
What's up with this Makona thing? Was that an influence from this guy?
Nah. I
You
just
know,
told a story about.
He have acid in his hair and all that. Like, what's up with that Jerry Curl dude? Man? Like, I heard he gave you some shit. Man.
Yeah.
And then LSD was created.
That's way off.
Okay.
Nah, man, nah.
Explain LSD.
By the time Makona gave me that, I already had LSD recorded, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Coincidentally, he just happened to have like LSD at South by. He was just,
okay.
came up and just,
Yeah, because I always wanted to understand, like, I've been listening to you for years, but the switching of the beats, is that from? Are you a true believer in portals? Do you believe in portals? Like, do you feel like you're in one area and then your highness take you to a second area? That's why you make your beats like that.
If it calls for it.
Okay.
If it has to be tasteful, in my opinion, I know how that could be overwhelming, but I think for the most part, people appreciated it, Think about it. Our attention span is really short.
Yeah.
All those songs on the album, they're pretty short. So it's not like you got you rewind it back. You like I want to play that again, man. I want to hear that again. And it's a feeling to it. I think for the most part, when I listen to it, the feeling that I get from it is just this airy cloud rap, ambient, druggy kind of psychedelic trippy feel. And I want to like fuck with people's emotions musically. Artistically, I really want to trigger stuff. Like, artists stop doing that. It's only one dude that, really still does that. Like, and that's like Drake for girls. Like, he triggers what they, and I think that's amazing. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for me, man, like, I figured with this whole project, this is the way I feel music should sound in 2015. And, I just hope people like it.
Let me shout out my faves off the album, Holy Ghost. M's remix, of course, Electric Body, of course, the Lord Pretty Flacco, the original one, and Every Day.
That's my favorite.
And you kidnapped, a classic dude right there. Like, how was it to do a record with that guy on Every Day?
That was crazy. It's just.
Because I used to hang with the daughter all the time.
How was
Kimberly
that?
Stewart?
Was she like a rock star?
I used to be with her and Lizzie Lohan, so.
Isn't she like a model or actress or something?
She's like a drunk now, but she probably was.
You're the worst. You can't say that about Rod Stewart's daughter.
We used to get drunk. What the fuck else is
Whatever. Who kid? The drunk. That's nice.
Well, you see Lizzie.
Yo,
now.
he's bananas.
Yeah.
Isn't he? He's being nice right now,
I'm being very nice.
I think you brought him up to a more, sophisticated level.
I don't know.
You got him feeling good.
Every time I see him, his whole swag is, man, what's up, man? Where the ladies at?
Yeah,
that's his swag.
Where
the ladies at? That's what every time I see him, that's his only concern.
I'm gonna die at 50. I gotta hurry up and fuck. Yo, no, but seriously, like, running it, that's so left field. Like, Rod Stewart, like, did you do that on purpose to show the fans?
Mark Ronson, he's a producer, so
that makes a lot of sense.
Like,
now.
he and I, we put everything together. I think what topped it off was Miguel, because it added,
wow.
They added the new with the old because he's singing Rod Stewart's lyrics, so it's like the same thing, almost like a back and forth thing. I just liked it. I felt it was necessary. I was so glad. It was a genius idea.
What were you feeling when it was over? Like, you heard the final fucking cut, like the mix down of Rod Stewart, man.
Bro, I did that song.
Out of here, God.
I did that song so many times, man.
What?
I don't even remember what the last edit sounds like. It's so many different edits, man, that you got to just keep mixing. So I don't even remember what the last edit sound like, man. All I remember was when I finished writing to it. That's it.
What's up with At.Long.Last? Because is there like levels of how you choose your titles, or?
Yeah, man. It's like live, love, life.
Mm-hmm.
I always refer to ASAP as life. Acronyms symbolizing any purpose to life. That's why my tat says ASAP life. You know what I mean?
So you're like fully artistic now. You're like some like Da Vinci Code.
Nah, that's just what ASAP. We always did that, man. We had a lot of time on our hands, man. You know what I'm saying? We was bored, I guess. But
you got like,
it made sense to us.
I mean, I respect the cover. Like, you kind of like gave R.I.P. to Yams with the birthmark.
Rick Owens' wife, Michelle Lammy, she curated that photo.
Oh, wow.
And then the whole shoot, So shout outs to Michelle Lammy. Just wanted to say that. Damn, what the hell was we just talking about, man?
No, all the artistic shit. Like, you got like posters, cut out photos. You got like, your Instagram is artistic now. You know, I gotta dress like you. I don't know. Like, I'm about to just get like, I don't know. I remember last time you were here, you were angry because everybody thought you had a dress on.
Yeah, I was tight, right?
Yeah, you were pissed, yo. You know kill somebody.
You know what it is, man. It took some development for me, man. I had to realize
you were a different mind back then.
I'm not that guy no more, man. I don't let. I try not to let people bother me because I'm in a good space, man. And you know, I got nothing but love.
Yeah, especially speaking of love, you got kidnapped by major artists for tours. Never would have admit it, but hey, man, I don't know, man. I see the whole album. You're kind of like, you know, you're putting things out there, like a couple of things out there. Can you explain some of those things in some of the verses?
I feel like I just, you know, told life the way I saw it for me.
Okay.
And I was expressing that in my music. It's an expression.
Because you express anger, you express love. And then you express
being sorry. You express turning up. Lord, pretty black Jody stepped up in this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of expressions. It's art. You know. Yeah.
Is there more like in the next couple albums? I know you kind of like moisturized everybody out there. Shit, how long is the list?
You tell me.
I don't want to tell you. Well, anyway, how does it feel? You got UGK, you got a verse from Pimp C, you got Houston Sound, which is what influenced you in all your music. Man. You got them on your album,
and it's called Wavy Bone.
Come on, man. You see? Oh my God, get out of here. You serious?
Yeah, man. R.I.P. A.AP Yams, a.k.a. Lil Newport, a.k.a. Wavy Bone.
Oh my God.
A.k.a. Lil Face Tat.
It's the fact that you even switched Mos Def to get back to his name. How did that happen?
Man, I had to, man.
You couldn't take it no more. Like all these weird, like
cause he was Mos Def when he was rapping.
Yeah,
he wasn't Yasin Bey.
But you got furious and you just told him get the fuck out of here. Or?
Nah, most be just with all the shits.
Okay,
most is an artist. Most is start rapping for no reason.
His verses are respected as fuck.
Come on.
Is there anyone that made you nervous out of all these people you did songs with?
Nah,
was Mos Def the one that was like, oh, I gotta like?
Nah, man. The only thing I will say, I was just like, yo, Q and Wayne got me up out of there on that. I'm gonna go clean, but next time I'm going for they next. Bro. That's why I love working with Q. He bodied that.
Yeah, that was
so
crazy.
Sparking the nigga go blind G rise. I've been underneath sons. I'm like,
you guys always been like on some battling shit, man.
That's what's fun though. Yeah. Like it's fun. You know what I mean? Because I did my verse first, and so it would have took either me changing my verse.
I know.
And I did my verse. I was like, all right, you got it.
And you know he's a funny
we
guy.
Swagging
if
out.
He knows that.
Then we switched the beat on his part, so it would ride boom, boom, boom. It's just like, damn, he got the killer part. But you know, I swagged it out at the end with my boy Joe Fox. Oh, man.
Yeah, that guy is ill, man. You found him in London?
Yeah, man.
What made you want to deal with him? Like just in the streets?
Yeah, he just came up to me in the streets. You know, his story's crazy, man. And he wanted to give me a CD. I was just like, nah, play something. He played it, and that's all she wrote, man. Yeah, ever since.
Damn, man. And back to your boy Schoolboy. Like I remember when you first came here. Also, I thought you were gonna create this team. Like I don't know, this ASAP TDE thing, but I guess
it's still family, bro. It's still, you gotta realize, man, like even sometimes I'm not always able to be around Ferg like I want to. You know, and we in the same crew. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they on the West Coast. You know, everybody got him and Kendrick probably don't even get to kick it like that. No, I'm just saying out of priorities, just because they busy being, you know, artists. They all busy being artists.
That's why I brought up, because I think because both of y'all like y'all came in, toured together. Then y'all kind of molded, and then both of y'all just
I fuck with them niggas, man.
Yeah, I understand that.
Niggas, man.
But fans always want that Wu-Tang thing where y'all all come together.
Why not?
Yeah.
I'm saying, what is this the camera? Q. So, Dot. Rock. It's good. Why not? ASAP, we ready?
I see, man.
Let's
Jesus.
collide.
There's just
I'm
like
with
a
it.
lot of good energy.
Nah, this is a joke because we. Oh, this is an
But
inside
I'm saying
thing.
off you in general.
Nah, but it's an inside thing because they know, we know, I know, they know that we was all been supposed to do that, make that happen, man. But everybody busy, man. It's all love, man. Them boys is killing the game.
Speaking of a guy who's crazy, you got Kanye West on there.
Yeah,
was there any issues with that song? Like
Nah.
sending the shit back, going through it, switching it, cutting it, bringing
it was
it
cool.
down. Oh, I want it back again.
It was cool. I mean, I would never complain about somebody talking about that because that's me all the way. 100%.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, it's an artist and their preference. You gotta put it out how they want to sound, regardless to who it is. If it's Kanye West or just a Joe Fox, I just respect artistry, man. I don't want nobody, sounding uncomfortable out there unless they're just being a little punk. And I know, I'm like, nah, don't worry, this is dope.
Oh, wow.
I won't even, interfere. I would just,
You didn't.
Some people scared to make certain songs and make certain music. They scared to do that.
I'm not gonna say you made it comfortable for the artist, but you made everybody come into your zone in this album. Usually, there's a beat where you could be like, "Oh, I think this guy could get on it," but you gave everybody your style of beat, and they had to get down with
That's
what you're doing.
so dope.
That's crazy.
Bring them into my world, and everybody delivered.
Future, like you got Future,
Future body. MIA. Tell your new bitch she can suck a dick. Tell your new bitch she can suck a dick.
Sound like my line right there. But in your last album, you had fucking problems. Who else? You had the Wild for the Night. Like the label, you were telling me the label wanted you to do those kind of records.
I'm quite sure they did. I'm quite sure they did, but nonetheless,
Yeah.
I did those records.
Yeah.
But I'm quite sure they did. Those were mainstream records, and I just at that time I wanted to prove that I was capable of being a successful mainstream artist, which I did. This one is just it's art, man.
It's hard,
and I hate to be so artsy fartsy.
Yeah.
It's because it's sickening a little bit, but I try to just elaborate, articulate as much as I can. I can't help it. I am what I am.
Is it really an addiction to be? Because like Swizz Beatz is addicted to fucking art collection and,
it gets
traveling.
Very annoying from us.
For us,
that's very.
You guys
Swizz be blowing minds with all them fancy ass paintings and let a nigga hold something.
Get out of here, bro.
Swizz got his art games on lock.
He gave you like a ring or something one time.
Man,
remember that shit? You brought the ring to the studio.
It was crazy.
What happened to that ring? You lost it on tour or something?
I'm gonna come clean. Lou Banga lost it. ASAP Lou Banga lost it.
Nah, come on, man.
It was either out of Lou or T. Y'all was the last. I'm gonna come clean. He looked at me like, niggas, you crazy. Nah, I'm fucking with you. But I'm gonna come clean. I think it was either me or Lou. I don't know. I'm gonna blame Lou. Cause Lou not too sure if it wasn't him either.
Get the fuck out of here.
But yeah, man, I handed it to him, rolled the blunt. Next thing I know, I'm like, where's that? He like, it's in the bag. I got home, wasn't in the bag. Long story, I had to call Swizz. Yo, bro. I'm gonna go clean, bro.
Get out of here, bro.
Don't even worry about that. Don't even worry.
Oh shit, man. Was the A$AP Yams situation kind of like put you out of commission for a little bit too?
Yeah.
How did you find your way back, like from that? Like that's so out of nowhere.
I don't think you find your way back, man. You know how it is to lose somebody, man. You just gotta find your way from there.
We just lost Chink's Drugs, which is kind of crazy. You ever interacted with?
Man, I met him a few times. Yeah. Man, he's a cool guy, man. I'm just sad, because I know French, more than I know, better than I know Chinks, but I know Chinks, and it's like my heart goes to him, my heart goes to French and Chinks' family and all the Coke boys, because we just went through the same situation. But as far as losing somebody, not the circumstances of how it happened, but
of course.
It's just like, I know what that feels like to have your man, when you start stuff with.
It's like gone. Like, same feelings with Eminem and Proof.
Come on, bro. That's
crazy. Did he change your rap style or your story style or how you coming out? Did he influence your direction?
Him amongst everybody around me just kind of pointed me to just do what you feel, man. I will always go to Yams, listen to this. I don't know, that shit a little, I fuck with it. It's a little artsy. You know what I'm saying? He'll be, oh, you on your Cudi shit. That's some Kid Cudi shit. You know what I'm saying? He fucked with Cudi though.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he a funny nigga though. Like he's be like, nah, we ain't doing it like that. Like you feel me?
Definitely not a yes man. I'll tell you that.
Nah, it was my bro, man.
Yeah.
If it was hot, he'd let me know. And that's just one thing, man. I know what I know, and at the end of the day, man, it's like just having my boy, you know, I care about his opinion more than anything on my music, you know. That's all I care about. People don't have nothing on me because I don't care about nothing. I don't care about what you say to me, say about me. I don't care what you try to do. You know, I don't care. The only thing they got on me is that I actually do care how they perceive my music, and I want them to enjoy it. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, we don't have anything in common. I don't have anything in common with other people.
Yo, man, that Holy Ghost, man.
Thank you. I felt the same way. I
shit.
said that's one of them, man.
That shit is hard. What's the next video? Like, is it hard to pick one?
Nah, man, I got a few coming out, man. It's surprises, you know.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, I just want to set the bar, man. For real, who kid? I want people to inspire again, man. You know, no dick riding, you know, pause. But like, think about when 50 came through and the whole gang kind of went to bulletproof vests, do-rag, spinning chains. Everybody wanted to spin a chain.
Hell yeah.
Everybody wanted to spin a chain.
You
either had spinning rims or you had the spinning chain. Now, 9 times out of 10, your rims might have been rented and your chain might have been fake, but you had one of those.
Hopefully you didn't have the masterpiece sneaker with the rims. That shit was whack, man.
Lloyd Banks said this shit get uglier than the masterpiece sneaker. Flying through the ruckus, Ricardo on the chucker.
Yeah.
Like, yo, niggas wild, bro. It's lit.
Do you consider yourself to be like one of the spitters of our generation? Like lyrically, like on some ill shit? Like, you know,
nah.
For real? You don't think so? Like, you go hard on hard tracks.
Mm-hmm.
I leave it up for, you know, other people to solidify. I can't come out like,
come on, man. Pretty Flaco, that beat is so fucking hard. You went fucking hard.
I try, brother. You know, at the end of the day, that's not my goal to be the dopest nigga, the most lyrical nigga. I want to be the freshest. Like, I want to do like fresh, something that feels new. You know, something that's different. I don't necessarily feel like different is always better, because it's not. Sometimes different isn't better. You know what I mean? Because the cool thing is to be different nowadays. We all know that. So I'm tired of that cliche shit too. You know, for me, I just wanted to make music again. Stop the bullshit. Fuck all the swag and the gold teeth and the. Let's talk about music, because that's what I came here to do. That's what y'all motherfuckers know me for. You know, that's all I want to do. I want to make music. I'm around people 24/7 who just create art all day, and that shit is just driving and inspiring me.
You see it like differently now. You're not, yo.
Yeah, I'm inspired, man. You can't tell. Look at me, bro. I'm inspired, man.
They're saying that if you see like constant like some new creations all day, it's like you're talking to God. Is that true? Do you feel that?
I talk to God regardless, every day.
So that nigga done sent some money over here. So I'm joking out.
You need God in your life.
He's black. Everybody know he's black. You white people fucked it up.
Wait, they said Jesus was black. We don't know if God is a man.
God is white. What?
Or woman, black. Damn, or white. We could only hope that God is the Almighty, because that's what I hope. That's what I pray. That's what we know. God is the Almighty, because it's a higher power making all of this happen right now.
Of course, man. Yeah, everything, man. And your future looks very bright, man.
Thank you, man. That's nice of you to say, man.
Come on, man. Where's it gonna lead to? I know I can see A$AP in a movie or something.
It could go places. I've seen it. It can go south real quick. Let's not, you know. But nah, you know, I'm doing a movie June 12th. I mean June 19th. Pardon me. In theaters, dope.
What?
The movie, yeah, my first debut film.
Yeah. That's exciting. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you. You ever saw The Wood?
No.
Well, yeah, I saw The Wood. That's great.
Check that out. It's dope.
I will.
It's an urban home. It's a home urban classic.
Wow.
So it's like, you know, you could put that up there with your Fridays. Not saying it's on the same level. I'm talking about the same collection with your Juices and your Menace to Societies and your funny movies. Like, you put it, that's where it goes, right? I feel like with the new film, he took influences from The Wood.
Okay.
And he kind of like made a manifestation of like, I don't know, like kind of like feelings from Ferris Bueller's Day Off like
What?
spring breakers mixed with juice. In my opinion, that's all I keep saying. That's the only because so many people can relate. It's like
Get the fuck out of here.
it covers so much demographics.
And of course, I need you to clear this thing because this guy's scaring everybody out there, Lil B, man, with these curses, man. Like, you know, you respect
Yo, did
him.
you see him at the game?
Nah, what was he?
He went to the game tonight when he lost and he started cooking. Do y'all got it? I'm dead serious.
Come on, man.
He pulled up harder than them lost. He pulled up to the game with a turquoise bucket on and just started cooking.
What?
Base guy.
You gotta clear this thing. Somebody told me that you were arguing in the airport, and then Lil B came out of nowhere. You were arguing with another rapper. I don't know who, but it was another famous rapper. Lil B came and touched both of y'all. And y'all both turned away, and
Who the
the
fuck
argument
makes
was
up
over.
these stories?
I don't know. I'm just trying to
Who
clear
kid
this. No,
does? Who kid makes up these stories?
Somebody really told me that, though.
Yo, listen.
He said you were arguing with another rapper, and then Lil B came out of nowhere in the airport. Y'all all in the airport.
No.
He touched y'all, and then the argument was over. So I want to make that clear.
Not at all. I'm
Okay.
gonna tell you what happened. I seen the rapper at the airport.
Okay, see, there is a story.
No.
There is a story.
Okay, thank
I
you.
seen
It's
a
not
rapper.
yours.
I seen a rapper at the airport.
Thank you.
Who was harassing me and bothering me on social media. 'Cause,
No.
you know, I don't-
What?
Yeah. And I seen him, and when I saw him, you know, I went up to him. I asked him like, "Yo, you gonna stop fronting on me?" I gave him an ultimatum. He acted like
What?
he didn't know what I was talking about, so I slapped him. And then, you know, he fake tried to throw their hands. You know,
Yeah.
we got into it. DJ Paul came through. He started filming it like, "Oh, go ASAP, I see you, boy." Like, you know what I'm saying? And after that was over, we talked like gentlemen. I said, "Yo, I don't want to hear nothing. I better not hear nothing else from you, man. Like, you know, not the fuck it." I said, "I better not hear nothing else from you." And we good. We lit. And that the next day, it was a party at the Fillmore. And, you know, that's when we seen him again. But, you know, by then, I'm like, yo, the mob wanted to pop on him. They like, nah, I'm like, leave him alone, bro. Come on, bro.
You got the Wu-Tang mob.
He's not like, you out. Leave him alone now. Because now
we
we going to look like bullies. And that ain't nigga styles, man. Come on. It was what it was. We had a problem. We settled it. I'm not even entertaining all that drama. Like, it's whack. So we left him alone. But the bass guy was right there when he walked up. When he was talking to bass guy when we walked up and he walked off.
Okay. Okay.
Lil B was there.
I guess people see things and then they're just
Where
like,
the fuck
you know.
do you get some magical? He touched us, we lit up, and then them niggas be wilding like niggas just
Social media.
These are what,
Yo,
I
that's
can't even
crazy.
make this shit up.
Niggas got me hot. Niggas got me hot.
Speaking of getting you hot, I see they kind of like don't understand your creativity with the upside down flag thing. What was so crazy about that? That's nothing wrong.
I don't know, man. That's a really old design. You know, I had that on like my first tour, second tour, my tour I went
I think
on.
I had like did you give me a hoodie with it? I had a hoodie,
Yeah, like, I mean, listen, man, my album's coming out. They got it, you know, Memorial Day. Let's find something to talk about. Let's, you know, why not talk about this rapper with the upside down sign? When I tell you that it's a representation of how I see America, you know, it's like anarchy. We got peace and love. At the end of the day, it's like a society amongst society without going all Illuminati on you, man. It's just like how you, it's how you look at life. It's your point of view. You know, for us, we not so quick to judge, and it's certain things are just, it's cool, it's free, man. It's just chill, you know. And you know, a lot of people, you know, are uncomfortable with that. I feel like America is, you know, corrupted, which is true, you know, and it can be. And you know, I'm not here to sound like I'm going against America or nothing like that. But you know, I feel like America's like everything is like kind of backwards and upside down. So that's what we did. We turned it backwards and upside down. And that's the way we see the flag from the black and white standpoint.
Wow.
Point of view.
And then you can hear all this in the new album. You do have
Yes, sir.
verses and lines
Yes,
all
sir.
over the damn album.
Yes,
And
sir.
then only the true fans will understand your language.
That's the point.
Thank you, man. We don't need the ignorance out there. And then
Yeah.
what's going to be shocking from ASAP this year? Like, what's a
No drama, no violence.
For real?
No, that's not gonna be shocking. Is what I'm saying. You don't have to worry about me. Violence, no drama. I'm gonna try to. I hope so.
Let me get this last question out the way because Wiz Khalifa keeps tweeting me about this stupid. He texted me also to ask you. He said you ran away from him from a blunt challenge on stage.
When?
He tried to give you like an ill big blunt that was laced with what do you call it? The wax and everything. You were like, see ya.
Dabs?
Wait, hold on.
What?
Hold on. All right. See, Wiz trying to put me on black. All right, look, right?
Explain
I'm gonna
this.
tell you.
Explain this.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. All right. So look, right? I don't know what's wrong with Wiz, and I don't know what's wrong with Snoop. I don't know what's wrong with Chris Brown and all these niggas, man.
These are all drug
these
experts
niggas, these niggas been on the West Coast too long, and these niggas want to smoke too much. You understand me?
Yeah.
I told Wiz, I said, man, we could go blunt for blunt, nigga. You know, let's get it. Let's go. I don't smoke the blunts. Nah, baby.
Get out of here, bro.
Papers. I'm like, all right, go ahead, smoke them bullshit papers, right? So next thing you know, I'm like, let's go with this backwood, right? He pulls out the dab. He like, you gonna take one? So this nigga's looking. I'm like, what you mean am I gonna take one? What? All right. So I took a dab.
Oh no.
And it wasn't, you can't hide that kind of pain. You can't front. Anybody who took a dab before could tell you could try to act tough for the camera, just hoping they about to cut it off. They was filming me, so I tried to put the, poker face on.
Yeah.
And then it just hit that one part.
It's a wrap. You fall, you can heal over.
And bro, I damn near did my oh shit, they started dying. I'm like, oh. And
I
then
fell on YG when he made me do that. Yeah, me and YG. YG took a little tiny pull, but I took the big pull. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what dab was. I did it and I fell on YG. He grabbed me and then I think Wiz and his mom held me for like, his mother held me for like good 10, 15 minutes. Because you can't lay down. You'll be unconscious.
Did Wiz tell you about the first time I got him high on shrooms though?
No.
Did he tell you about that?
This is like radio war right here.
Yeah. Since he will
came in with an attitude. He came in with an attitude. He was like, yo, what up, nigga at, man?
Yo, since he put me on blast for being a chump because I couldn't take the dab hits, and even though that was 3 years ago, it's cool. Now I gotta put him on blast, man. Listen, last of the tour, I'm gonna be honest. One of the most fun tours of my whole life was on tour with Wiz Khalifa.
Wow, I can imagine.
Promise you.
Yeah.
The Long.Last.ASAP tour and the Under the Influence tour is my favorite. I like fun.
Get the fuck out of here.
Camp, fun, like
What?
clicking everybody, all no egos. I'm talking about it wasn't just not from just me and him because we were cool. I'm talking about
like the whole clique, like everybody.
Nah, like artists. It was other artists on the bill, So it was like we co-headline. It was other artists. You got B.O.B., Trinidad James, all them at the time. This was 2-3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So it was like it was just a ton of just artists, but everybody was just chilling. I never seen that. It made me have a different type of respect for Trinidad James and B.O.B.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because they humble. It's always the ones that get targeted the most, and that
B.O.B.
that are usually
my best friend too.
That are usually the coolest guys and the most humble people. The ones that you just love it,
But you know how it is. Ignorance when you bring out creativity, it brings out ignorance.
It's the truth.
If you don't understand the shit,
It's the truth.
the guys that successful are gonna get terminated. Like B.O.B. is like considered pop.
Yeah.
But he could spit like crazy.
He
but
can. I second that.
Yeah, but he goes.
I was a
pop
fan.
route. Yeah.
Yeah, I was a fan of Bobby. But listen. I give him the shrooms. He like, all right, after party gonna be lit, whatever. We go to the after party. Your man is like leaning, and he like, yo, oh shit, man, I see it now, man.
What?
I feel it.
Get out.
Yeah. See the light right there?
What?
It's fucking bending. And you was just saying mad random shit. I was like, yeah, you lit now.
Bended,
yeah, I done fucked you up. Yeah, you lit now, right? You lit. So we smoking, everybody chilling in the club. Now it's to the point where everybody's bugging. Everybody having a good time. I'm talking about, hey, it's the last night of tour. Bugging. Going hand, right? It's it was this girl, I don't know who she was. I ain't gonna lie. It was this girl that I knew. And she was with a girl, she was with the girl that I knew, right? And for some strange reason, I don't know why, your man Wiz chooses her to reach over the couch and slap right on the forehead like just a monkey slap. Bang! Like, but it didn't hurt her.
Yeah.
It just startled her. Like, but he slapped her enough for her to feel it.
Yeah.
But like it was like a monkey baboon slap. Like he just like but when he slapped her, he pulled the hair up. It just looked weird, and everybody was high off psychedelics. So the whole club, like, I'm not even exaggerating to you right now. Like, I wouldn't even make this up to you right now. Like, people could second this. I swear, ask Trinidad or one of them niggas, right? The whole club fell out laughing, including the girl including the girl he slapped. Word. It was a fun time. That's what you call fun.
Yeah, that is an amazing story, man. You serious?
He slapped it and he passed out laughing. He fell out laughing. So this nigga's bugged.
I give up, man.